all, right, and a better understanding of the situation. So I think there's a lot of things out there. Executed his physical on time. Steph reported yesterday, Tuesday, and reported for meetings, at which time we had a good conversation, great communication, and we got to a point yesterday where we just felt like we all needed a break and some space. And so I gave Steph permission to get some space and head out, and then picked up those conversations after practice. So let me make it clear: it was not Steph leaving unexcused. He was excused by me, and so those conversations have got us to what I think and believe is a great spot. And sometimes you got to have conversations. You need to communicate, and I appreciate Steph being willing to communicate. I thought he did a great job. And you guys need to understand, Steph's a valuable member of this football team. He's one of our captains and a leader on this football team. He works extremely, extremely hard as any player I've been around, to be elite in this league, and that's what he is. And I love him. So I want to make sure that you guys understand what really the situation was and is, because there's some things that have been said that I don't think are fair. So I wanted to provide clarity to that situation. So,
Sean, we're all going to probably want to know the answer to it. Why yesterday at around 11:45 in the morning you said very concerned? What prompted? That's what really spun.
Yeah.
I hate to pin it on you, but that's what kind of spun the whole. All right, what's going on here? Why did you use those words?
Yeah. Well, this is not your first press conference. My sentiment with any player, in particular, player as important to us as Steph. And so I get concerned when players miss for reasons off the field, for reasons on the field, whether it be they're injured or whatever it is. That's just how I am. So when I say very concerned, and I'm extremely appreciative of those conversations. It gets us, when you have those healthy conversations, it gets you to a better spot. And I feel good about that. I feel like we're in that spot.
I'm sorry, Sean. Josh characterized it initially when he spoke yesterday as kind of non-football related, and then talked about the need to integrate him more in the game plan and get him the ball more. And it seemed, in listening to him, that it was something you could see the tension building at the end of last season or whatever. Is it related to that? And did it blossom into something more, maybe, or evolve into something beyond football?
Yeah, I respect your question, Adam. I'm going to keep those conversations internal, just out of respect for the situation, and again, extremely impressed and appreciative of the communication that we've had, and we all want the same thing, and that's what we kept coming back to, is we all want to win, and so I think we're in a good spot. So.
Without crying, just the fact that Stefon was on the field today, and after all these series of talks, do you find yourself reaching or approaching a resolution where you are on the same page and heading into training camp?
I feel like we're in a real good spot. So the rest of it, though, the details of it, again, I want to respectfully answer your questions, but at the same time, keep those conversations in-house.
In general, it's not, nothing to do with the situation at hand, but when
every year to get a team headed in the right direction, and you got people from all different backgrounds and situations and whatnot, and that's one of the challenges, as you guys hear me talk about every year, is to get everyone going in the same direction. And Steph has been a big part of that, and he'll continue to be a big part of that. And he'll lead that, right? He's one of our big leaders. So that's part of the challenge every year is to get everyone basically on the same page, and then with the same cadence, right? The same heartbeat. And you guys have heard me talk about that before.